Today we're looking at the top 10 most expensive cities to live a luxury lifestyle in 2020. Welcome to the Top 10 Crown, the place where people come to discover, learn, and get inspired by the wealthy and luxury lifestyle. If you're looking to live a high-end lifestyle for as cheaply as possible, you probably want to avoid these cities. A luxury lifestyle was once about owning fancy goods such as handbags and sports cars. Now things have changed. It has expanded into a broad category that includes services and experiences, from fine dining to new lifestyle trends such as fitness. We rank our top 10 most expensive cities to live a luxury lifestyle by looking at the cost of real estate, cars, clothing, restaurants, business class flights, fitness, and education. The prices shown in this video are in US currency. Let's not waste time and get right into it, shall we? If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to join our community by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to get even more inspired. Number 10. Monaco. Monaco, located in Europe, is the most expensive of all cities to buy real estate, but it's an affordable place to buy a domestic beer, which is around $8. If you want to rent a one-bedroom apartment in the city, expect to pay around $3,500 per month. If it is a three-bedroom apartment, expect to pay $16,500 per month. The price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city is $79,300 per month. If you want to buy a pair of Levi's jeans, it will cost you approximately $100. For a pair of Nike running shoes, around $120. And for a pair of men's leather business shoes, around $340. To have a meal at an inexpensive restaurant, it will cost around $40 per person, and for a meal for two people at a mid-range restaurant, around $150. For a monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult, it will cost you around $175. Number 9. Zurich. The Swiss city in Switzerland comes in fourth for the priciest beauty services and personal trainers, but it's affordable when it comes to fine wine and jewelry. To rent a one-bedroom apartment in the city, expect to pay around $1,900 per month. For a three-bedroom apartment, around $3,800 per month. And the price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city, $13,000. If you want to buy a pair of Levi's jeans, expect to pay around $115. For a pair of Nike running shoes, around $125. And for a pair of men's leather business shoes, around $1,900. For a meal at an inexpensive restaurant, expect to pay around $26 per person. And a meal for two people at a mid-range restaurant, expect to pay around $100. Number 8. Paris. Although certain things like designer clothing and handbags are more affordable in the French capital, Paris is the most expensive city for fine dining. To rent a one-bedroom apartment in the city, expect to pay around $1,300 per month. For a three-bedroom apartment, expect to pay $2,800 per month, and the price per square meter to buy an apartment in Paris is $12,500. To buy a pair of Levi's jeans will cost around $95. A pair of Nike running shoes will cost around $100. And a pair of men's leather business shoes will cost around $142. For a nice lunch in the city for one person, expect to pay around $17, and for a nice dinner, $55. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost around $50. Number 7. London. The English capital is the most expensive city to get LASIK eye surgery, ranging from $1,200 to $2,700 per eye. And it's the third priciest city to buy real estate. To rent a one-bedroom apartment in London, expect to pay around $2,100 per month. For a three-bedroom apartment, expect to pay around $3,800 per month. The price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city is $12,800. To buy a pair of Levi's jeans, the cost will be around $80. For a pair of Nike running shoes, it will be around $84. And for a pair of men's leather business shoes, around $110. For a meal at an inexpensive restaurant, the cost will be around $20. And a meal for two people at a mid-range restaurant, the cost will be around $75. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost around $50. Number 6. Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, California, it's pretty expensive to buy business class flights and hire a personal trainer. It's also the fourth most expensive city to have a wedding. The average cost of a wedding in Los Angeles is around $33,000, which is higher than the national average of $28,000. To rent a one-bedroom apartment in the city, it's around $2,200 per month. For a three-bedroom apartment, it's around $4,000 per month. And the price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city is $8,000 per month. If you want to buy a pair of Levi's jeans in Los Angeles, expect to pay around $50. For a pair of Nike running shoes, expect to pay around $80. And for a pair of men's leather business shoes, expect to pay around $110. A meal at an expensive restaurant is around $16 per person, and a meal for two people at a mid-range restaurant is around $70. Personal trainers in LA cost between $50 and $164 per session. Number 5. Singapore. Singapore is the most expensive city to buy a car and the third most expensive for fine dining. To rent a one-bedroom apartment in Singapore, expect to pay around $2,000 per month. For a three-bedroom apartment, around $3,800 per month. The price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city is around $19,000. As for cars, the price of a Volkswagen Golf 1.4 in Singapore is around $110,500 compared to $20,000 in USA. If you want to buy a pair of Levi's jeans, expect to pay around $70. For a pair of Nike running shoes, it's around $90. And for a pair of men's leather business shoes, which is around $100. A meal at an expensive restaurant is around $11 per person, and a meal for two people at a mid-range restaurant is around $50. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost around $100. Number 4. New York. New York is the fourth most expensive city in the world 2020. New York City may be a pretty affordable city to buy a car, but it's the priciest city for hiring a personal trainer or planning a wedding. The average cost of a wedding in New York is around $35,000. To rent a one-bedroom apartment in New York City, expect to pay around $3,300 per month. For a three-bedroom apartment, it's around $6,500 per month. And the price per square meter to buy an apartment in New York, it's around $14,800. To buy a pair of Levi's jeans, expect to pay around $53. For a pair of Nike running shoes, it's around $90. And for a pair of men leather business shoes, it's around $130. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant is around $24 per person, and a meal for 2 people at a mid-range restaurant, it's around $90. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost around $75, and personal trainers in New York City starts at $50 per session. Number 3, Tokyo. The Japanese capital is the most expensive city to book a hotel room and buy shoes. The average cost of booking a private hotel room in Tokyo is $71 per night. If you want to rent instead a 1-bedroom apartment, expect to pay around $1,200 per month. For a 3-bedroom apartment, the cost will be around $3,000 per month. And the price per square meter to buy an apartment in Tokyo will be around $11,100. If you want to buy a pair of Levi's jeans, it will cost around $70. To buy a pair of Nike running shoes, the cost will be around $85. And to buy a pair of a man leather business shoes, the cost will be around $130. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant is around $7.50 per person, and a meal for 2 people at a mid-range restaurant will cost around $50. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost around $90. Number 2, Shanghai. Located in China, Shanghai is one of the affordable top cities to buy food, but it's the second most expensive for buying a car. To rent a 1-bedroom apartment in Shanghai, expect to pay around $1,100 per month. For a 3-bedroom apartment in the city, expect to pay around $2,600 per month. The price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city is $13,700. To buy a typical American car in Shanghai, let's say a Ford F-150, will cost you around $27,000 in USA. The same base model Ford F-150 in China will cost you around $83,000. That's insane. If you want to buy a pair of Levi's jeans, expect to pay around $65. For a pair of Nike running shoes, the price will be around $90. For the price of a man leather business shoes, it will cost you around $115. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant is about $5 per person, and a meal for 2 people at a mid-range restaurant will cost you around $35. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost you around $60. Number 1, Hong Kong. Hong Kong ranks high in many categories of a high living cost. This Chinese city is the most expensive city to hire a lawyer, the second most expensive city for the fine dining and buying property. It's also the 3rd most expensive place to buy a car, to buy a business class flight, and to plan a wedding. Interestingly, Hong Kong is the cheapest place to buy jewelry. To rent a 1-bedroom apartment in this city, the cost will be around $2,300 per month. For a 3-bedroom apartment, it's around $5,000 per month. And the price per square meter to buy an apartment in this city will cost around $32,100. To buy a pair of Levi's jeans, the cost will be around $80. For a pair of Nike running shoes, the cost will be around $90. And for a pair of a man leather business shoes, it will cost around $130. A meal at an expensive restaurant is about $7 per person, and a meal for 2 people at a mid-range restaurant will cost around $60. A business class flight from the States to Hong Kong will start at $5,600 per person. A monthly fee at a fitness club for one adult will cost you around $82. Thank you for spending time with us. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what inspires you and which city is your favorite in the comment section below. Here are some videos that you might enjoy and get even more inspired. See you in the next video. Ciao!